Have you ever felt like your life is standing still? Like no matter how much you dream or plan, things just don't seem to move forward? Many people feel this way at times. They have big ideas in their hearts, but something holds them back from starting. The truth is, dreams stay dreams until you do something about them. And the secret to making any change happen is simple. You have to take that very first step. Yes, nothing in your life will shift until you gather your courage and begin. Even the smallest action can start a chain of wonderful things. Today I want to share this gentle truth with you through a warm and inspiring story. You will meet a young man named Liam, who once felt trapped in his own safe world, afraid to try anything new. Through his quiet journey, his little fears, and one wise lesson, you will see how taking that first step can open doors you never imagined. Once upon a time, in a peaceful small town, surrounded by green, rolling hills and dense forests, there lived a young man named Liam. He was in his early 20s, with short, dark hair and thoughtful eyes. Liam worked at a cozy local library in the town center. Every day, he organized books on the shelves, helped visitors find what they needed, and quietly dreamed of his own creations. But those dreams remained hidden deep inside. Liam's life was steady but ordinary. He woke up each morning in his simple apartment, brewed a pot of coffee, and walked to work along tree-lined streets. The library smelled of aged paper and polished wood, which brought him comfort. He had a few friends who stopped by occasionally, talking about daily life or local events. But inside, Liam longed for something more. He dreamed of becoming a writer. He loved crafting stories about distant adventures, mysterious forests, and brave heroes. In a journal tucked away in his drawer, he had pages full of ideas and beginnings of tales. Yet he never finished one. He never shared them with anyone. Why? Because Liam was afraid. He thought, what if my stories aren't good enough? What if readers don't care? What if I pour my heart into it and it leads nowhere? These worries circled in his mind like leaves in an autumn wind. So he stuck to his familiar routine. Days blended into weeks and weeks into months. His dreams collected dust, much like forgotten books in the back corners of the library. One crisp autumn afternoon, as Liam was reshelving books, an elderly man entered the library. He had silver hair and gentle eyes that sparkled with wisdom. His name was Mr. Harlan, a retired author who lived on the outskirts of town near the woods. He frequently visited to borrow classic novels. That day, he noticed Liam gazing out the window at the colorful falling leaves. "You seem like a fellow with tales untold," he said kindly, his voice steady and warm. Liam smiled timidly. "Maybe. I just enjoy watching the seasons change. It sparks ideas, but nothing much." Mr. Harlan nodded. "The forest teaches patience and growth. Trees don't rush their leaves. But tell me, what do you truly dream of?" Liam paused. He had kept this secret for so long. But Mr. Harlan's calm presence felt safe. Slowly, Liam retrieved his journal from his bag and showed a few pages. "I want to be a writer," he admitted quietly, "but I'm scared to really start. What if it's all for nothing?" Mr. Harlan listened thoughtfully. The fear of the first word on the page. I faced it too, long ago. Trapped in a dull office job, yearning to write. Nothing shifted until I took the first step. Come by my cabin tomorrow after work. I have a small challenge that might show you the way." Liam's heart raced. Part of him wanted to refuse, to remain in comfort, but a softer inner voice urged him on. The next day, he walked the winding path to Mr. Harlan's wooden cabin, nestled among tall pines. It was a welcoming spot, with books stacked everywhere and a fireplace crackling softly. The air carried the scent of pine needles and fresh ink. "Welcome, Liam," Mr. Harlan greeted, guiding him to a desk by the window. On it lay blank sheets of paper, a fountain pen, and an inkwell. Nearby stood a small model of a paper airplane, folded neatly. "Your challenge is straightforward," he explained. "I want you to write a short story about this airplane on an adventure. But first, to inspire you, you must launch it properly." He pointed to an open space across the room, like a clear path. Liam looked puzzled. "Launch the airplane? It's just paper." "Precisely," Mr. Harlan replied with a gentle smile. "To write about it flying, you need to see it soar. But if you simply place it down, it stays put. You must give it that initial throw, the first step, to send it gliding through the air. Liam held the paper airplane carefully. It felt light and fragile. What if I throw it wrong? What if it crashes right away? Now, give it a gentle toss, Mr. Harlan encouraged softly. Just the first one. See what happens. Liam's hand shook slightly. Doubts flooded in. What if it fails? But he breathed deeply and launched it forward with a light flick. The airplane sailed smoothly across the room, dipping and turning gracefully before landing softly on the other side. Mr. Harlan smiled warmly. Well done. You took the first step. Now, write about what you just witnessed. The airplane in flight. Liam sat at the desk. His pen hovered over the paper. Fear returned. What if my words are clumsy? But he recalled the airplane's glide. He dipped the pen and wrote the first sentence. It was simple, perhaps awkward, but it existed. Gradually, he added more. The story unfolded. An airplane exploring vast skies, facing winds, discovering new horizons. He struggled sometimes. The sentences tangled, ideas stalled. His hand cramped, and he felt like quitting. This is tougher than I imagined, he confessed. Persist a little longer, Mr. Harlan advised calmly. Every writer begins with a blank page. The first step is the bravest, but each word after flows better, like the airplane. Without that throw, it would remain folded and still. Liam nodded and pressed on. He crossed out lines, rewrote phrases, and found his rhythm. By dusk, the short story was complete. It wasn't flawless, but it captured a paper airplane bravely venturing into the unknown, with sunlight filtering through clouds. Stepping back, Liam felt a quiet joy. I finished it, he murmured. I really began. Mr. Harlan beamed. Indeed. And see the difference it made? Nothing changes until you take the first step. That throw of the airplane? It's like your first action toward a goal. It can feel risky, but it's the spark for everything else. That evening, Liam returned home with his story. He pinned it to his wall as a gentle reminder. The following day, he bought a new notebook and pen. He began modestly, writing for 20 minutes each night after work. Some sessions flowed well, others were halting, but he continued. Doubt still crept in, but now he countered it. I've launched it once. I can do it again. Weeks went by. Liam shared his first completed story with a colleague at the library. They enjoyed it and suggested he write more. Liam's assurance built steadily, like roots deepening in soil. He joined a local writing group, meeting others who were starting out. They exchanged feedback, shared laughs over rough drafts, and encouraged one another. Liam's old habits, endless hours on games, postponing with later, diminished. He carved out daily time for writing, honoring it like a cherished appointment. Months unfolded. Change arrived bit by bit. Liam submitted a story to a regional contest. It placed honorably. Readers in town began appreciating his work. He self-published a small collection online, gaining a handful of fans and enough encouragement to keep going. His library job felt more bearable now, enriched by his growing passion. Friends noticed his brighter spirit, his newfound energy. Liam envisioned greater things, perhaps a full book someday. Yet it all traced back to that one gentle throw, that first written word. Without them, his days would still be predictable and unchanging. Now let's reflect on the clear life lesson from this tale. Nothing changes until you take the first step. It's natural to imagine and prepare mentally, but true progress demands action. That initial move could be tiny, like opening a notebook, sending a message, or attempting something fresh. It often brings nervousness from uncertainty or fear of mistakes. However, once taken, it creates momentum. You gain experience, you improve, and opportunities appear. Keep in mind, achievement builds slowly, one step following another. If you've been awaiting ideal conditions, let that go. The best time is right now. Take your first step today and observe how your world starts to transform. My dear friend, I hope this story touches your heart softly and inspires a small spark within you. Pause for a moment and think, what aspiration have you been delaying? What is one gentle first step you could take soon? You possess such wonderful potential. Trust in yourself and begin. Continue learning, continue growing, and always remember that every meaningful path starts with that single, courageous step. If this resonated with you, please like it. Share with a friend who might need encouragement. Leave a comment with your reflections, or subscribe for more heartfelt stories. Take good care, and I'll be here with the next one soon.